Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, I am Alexandra, and I am here to tell you guys that I got my results from my assessment I had done a few weeks ago. For those of you who are new to my channel and you have no idea what I'm talking about, sorry, it's a little hard for me to even bring it up, but I'm gonna get to it in just a moment, so keep on watching so you'll know my results. But anyway, a few weeks ago I got tested for autism and ADHD. So for years, even when I was a child, I looked like I was showing signs of autism, not like to a very strong degree of it, but maybe just like a low percent of it. If you're aware, autism now goes by levels, and unfortunately when my son got it tested, and after he got his results, he did not get a level, but my son does have autism syndrome, so he has like a very mild case of it, but he has nothing like too extreme. From what I've heard, level 1 can be the lowest. Level 2 is almost high, and then like a high functioning, I'm pretty sure, and then the third level is like where you're nonverbal and other delays. But with Logan, he did not get a level because where his dad and I got him tested, they can't determine a level for him until the older he gets, I'm assuming, but it also depends on the facility. But yeah. But anyways, that being said, I got myself tested for both autism and ADHD, because as a child, I looked like I said before, I looked like I was showing signs of autism, but I just never was tested. And then for the ADHD, it never really crossed my mind that I would ever have it. Never thought I'd get myself tested for it. Never thought anything, would I have it or not. Well, the moment is here. I, in fact, got a level 1 of autism. And I also have ADHD. So the autism really did not surprise me. The ADHD, after I heard the symptoms that I have that relate with ADHD, makes sense now. If you're seeing me looking down, it's because I wrote down what they told me when I got the results today. So if you're seeing me looking down, that's why. So I do have autism syndrome, so same thing as my son, except like I said before, he didn't get a level for him. But for me, the symptoms I'm showing for the autism is sensory. I have like sensory issues. Eye contact, I have a very hard time with eye contact. I don't look like I show it on my videos. If I have before, you guys may have noticed if you see moving around. And this is my pointer finger, not my middle finger. This is my index finger. Didn't want to just... Logan's in my bed, so I'm just telling you guys, Logan's trying to sleep, so sorry about that. If you guys are wondering why you heard or saw wiggling around, it's Logan. But yeah, I know in my videos I may not look like I have eye contact problems, but I actually do. Like off camera and in general, I usually do have a very hard time with eye contact, and that's something I've had a hard time with pretty much my whole life. I would say pretty much my whole childhood, almost my entire childhood, except from probably when I was like an infant and toddler. But as I started going to school and stuff, I had a really hard time with eye contact. Also, I have what's also known as what the result is obsessive interest. So that goes with my adult coloring, that goes with my tattoos, things like that. And then the last thing is hands and fingers mannerisms. So basically, my fingers and my hands, I go like this a lot, and then I go like this with my fingers. I do it more with my left hand than my right, but I still can do it with both. That's just something that helps me. Sometimes I just do it for no reason. Other times I just do it because it makes me feel good, I guess. But that is basically the autism part. Now, as for the ADHD, this one's really small, so it's not a whole lot of more things than what the autism is, but for my ADHD, I basically have a difficulty, and I have difficulty in my intention to easily getting distracted, and then I staying on task. So I can get distracted very easily. I remember like there were times now it's making sense to me, because I remember growing up, I got very distracted when it came to probably like, even to this day, not as much as now. It was more when I was in school, because I remember at night when I would be doing my homework, I would get distracted. I'd be on my phone a little more than my homework. I'd stay up late doing my homework because I'd just be so distracted what was on my phone than my schoolwork, and then I'd be up till like 11 midnight or whatever, trying to see how much of my homework I can get done before I try to go to bed. And then sometimes even before school started, I would spend time getting my homework done then. So hopefully none of my former teachers are seeing this. Just saying. I don't think they are, but you never know. But I just thought I'd make this update for you guys, because I know some of you have been probably wanting to know. But yeah, so overall, I am feeling relieved now that I got the results. And I'm also gonna try to get an occupational therapist that's gonna help me as well, things that they can try to do for my autism and my ADHD. But or ADD, ADHD. I think it's ADHD, I think, or ADHD. Let me know, because I'm new to this. I might just look it up eventually, but anywho, you guys, that's basically my update. So there's the results, there's the answers that I got. But it's just another part of my life, you know. It's just like with my alopecia, I deal with that on a regular basis. And now I'm just gonna deal with me being autistic and having ADHD as well. I know I'm not alone. There's many people in the world who have what I have, so I'm not the only person in the world that has any of this stuff. But that's basically it. If you guys liked this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you guys have any more videos ideas, let me know. I'll definitely try to do some more. If you guys want to hear more things about this kind of stuff, let me know. Alright, well, I'm gonna go. So I have to I'm finishing up my coloring page, and then I'm gonna relax until I go to sleep, because I have to be up in the morning to get Logan off to school. So, but at least tomorrow's Friday, so this is his last, well, a week from tomorrow. I can say, summer break for him. Well, almost. He'll have, like, I mentioned to you guys before, but Logan's gonna be doing a summer program, so he'll get like about a week and a half, 2 weeks off of school from the summer, and then he'll start his summer program in July, and then that runs until like the end of July, and then all of August. He'll be off all August until he goes back to school in September. But yeah, anyways, that's all for now. So have a good night, or whatever time you're watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.